Hello, everybody. Starting soon.
Did a dick joke. Did a penis joke.
Oh, man.
How's that a penis joke?
I said jump in this one and put it on my penis. Yeah.
Jump in your penis?
Get a step stool and jump up his penis. What's so difficult to understand?
It's a dick joke, brother. It's funny. I made a joke earlier today and it's not doing numbers and it's really sad.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
As good as that last one about jumping in your penis? 'Cause I might have.
No, it was way better. It was way better. It's usually that it's Black History Month, and I think that's racist. How come black people only gets the shortest month of the year? It's pretty good, isn't it?
Whenever I like one of my own jokes, they never do well, Christian. And then if I don't like one, then it does very well. That's
Also,
it's
true.
almost universal.
In my household, this entire Black History year. God damn it.
Are we still talking about jumping up penises?
That's a very old joke. Didn't I just come out with it?
I
What are you
am.
talking about?
The song is
Thank you, Jay Dixon.
Oh, the shortest month of the year thing. Yeah, very old joke.
What?
Yeah.
That's why it's not doing numbers, buddy.
Sorry.
Well, lesson learned.
The other one that I deleted last week. That one really hurt me.
The one about me being what did Nintendo call them? The Sinister Force?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Sinister Forces, I think was it. Yeah.
Do I made you to leave? Like,
No. I did what is it? Motherfuckers do call me gay because I like to eat my hot dogs while kneeling. It's just a joke about me eating hot dogs while kneeling. And people just,
Yeah.
are you okay? It's like, yes, I'm okay. It's a good joke.
All right, I'm mostly good over here. Let me test the music.
don't forget, it might not fade out.
Yes,
Is that
thank you.
Nintendogs?
No, but it's
No, it's
both
this one.
now. That's the thing. All
It's
right.
both now?
Well, Nintendogs never really faded out. I just kind of I know to do that one manually, and it's not as aggressive as this one. So if I don't remember, it's not much of a problem.
I sent you the correct one, motherfucker.
Well, you should do that again. Let's see here, routing.
I'll do it. I'll do
You guys
it
hear that?
after the stream
I hear it.
Yes, I hear it.
All right, that's good. Let me see this. Okay. I'm ready. You guys ready?
Sure, you can call that.
All right. Mike, I'm going to count us in. Here we go.
Press this button. Oh, I didn't record the pre-show. Fuck! Alright.
Way to go. In 5, 4, 3. It's the internet. You're busy. Let's do this. Welcome to the Game As Decides podcast. This is the podcast where we decide everything about the world of games so you never have to think for yourself. I'm your host, Jeff Grubb, and with me is
Mike Minotti.
In today's episode, Nintendo Partner Showcase reaction, Steam Machine price, or lack thereof, reaction, and we're going to do a draft. So everyone buckle up for Mike to get mad. It's going to be a good time.
Yay.
Mike, how you doing?
I'm good. It's been a busy week.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that per se, but yeah, we've made a lot of content. Some of it hasn't even come out yet. We're planning a lot of fun stuff over at Giant Bomb as well, and getting that figured out. I know there's a video coming out tomorrow that I am excited about for sure. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty tapped out. Yeah, just kind of exhausted. It's been a non-stop week for sure.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at my schedule. I'm busy all day tomorrow. I'm like, I still want to make a quick look for that 4P GP game.
Right.
That'd be fun, but I don't know when we're gonna have time to do that. So
it does feel like tomorrow should be Saturday. Like, we deserve that. But
Yeah, we've earned
there's
it.
actually still one day left.
Yeah, and it's going to be a busy day for your boy. But yeah, we'll make it happen. It's a lot of fun stuff. It's fun stuff that's going to take a long time tomorrow. Yeah, I'm other than that doing good though. Ready for the weekend. Gonna play some. I got another top score in Secretary. This is the only time I'll talk about it on the show today. It's still not caught up to Jacob Geller. But I picked it up and it was like, okay, yeah, new top score. So every time I play it now, I'm getting a little bit better. And then I had another good run going, and I got caught in the red, which is when the level changes, and it went. I
wonder if any of the 200 people I've given Sectori codes to because of our thing at Giant Bomb are going to be able to beat your score. I don't know.
I mean, it's the law of large numbers, right? Eventually, someone's got to be able to do it. So.
Yeah, but most people aren't sick like you are,
That's true. Most people do not have but I would say 1 out of 200 could be sick like me. That's what I'm saying. Like that's enough people where I could find my brethren within that 200 people.
You coming for the Super Bowl?
No, Steph's going to Switzerland, so no.
Oh, the classic wife's going to Switzerland.
I've used that excuse a bunch of times with you. Yeah, so I get it. You calling me out. No, yeah, she's going to be going to Switzerland. She's leaving Sunday. So she'll be leaving right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit hectic. I could bring the kids and stuff like that, but they're gonna be a little sad because they miss it when they miss Mama when she goes. So
there are gonna be kids there. You could, but it's gonna be a car ride. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's a to do. It's a big to do.
Yep,
and it's so cold out, and
exactly. So we're gonna stay home this weekend, and we got the we were cleaning up the house tonight, and that feels good. So we're gonna enjoy a nice clean house this weekend. Looking forward to it.
I need to do that this weekend desperately. It's to the point where things are untidy enough that it actually depresses me. It's a negative impact on my mood.
Yep.
I really need to tidy some things up. Laundry is piled up. Dishes have piled up. There's some look. I'll just come out and say it. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
Like my tree still needs to be taken down for Christmas. I just haven't gotten around to that. It's bad.
We're busy. There's always something that we could be doing. There's always another thing we could be working on. So yeah, it gets out of hand. But yeah, it did get to the point where it's like, oh, this is bumming me out, so I had to do something about it. And then I think I'm realizing that it has been like 3 to 4 weeks straight of waking up kind of right before the sun goes up, maybe going outside for a little bit to drop the kids off at school, and then working until the sun goes down. And I'm going to make a point of going outside into the sun for the next couple of days and try to get some of that good energy back into my brain, because it's like, oh, I'm just I'm not like depressed, but I'm right on the cusp of I'm just kind of feeling bummed out, and it's like, oh, I need to change some things up. So yeah, gonna make some changes this weekend, Mike. That's the plan over here.
There you go. Next week when we get I'll be doing a little trip to Florida. Next weekend, not to go to a Disney park at all. I have no parks actually, but that'll be nice. Although I won't be here Thursday, so there's your warning there. Yeah.
Okay, so is it's a quick trip or what?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna ask weekend. Is there a possibility you're sitting around, you're like, I could just go to Disney? You're not gonna have time to do that, right?
I mean, there is. I'm trying to make a point of because it's Valentine's Day weekend. It's my girlfriend's birthday weekend also. So I'm going down there to hang out with her. We're doing stuff with her friends for her birthday.
So a big yes. We're going to Disney.
No, we're going to Disney Springs for Valentine's Day because there's nice restaurants there. I got some rest, but I kind of want to make a point. I don't want her to think I have to go to a theme park every time I go down to Florida to see her. So I am certainly not going to suggest such a thing. I don't need to. It'll be completely fine. I'll be down there plenty of other times this year. I can go to a theme park any other time. It's okay. There's nothing new I need to see. In fact, stuff's just been closing lately, really. So it'd be completely fine if I don't go to a theme park.
Yeah. Well, enjoy yourself. That'll be good. And where I guess maybe you don't want to dox yourself for where you're going on Valentine's Day. I don't know. But I'm sure you'll get some good food and have a good time. Looking forward to hearing about your fun little jaunt down there.
I said I'll be at Disney Spring. If you see me, if you're there for any reason, always come up and say hi. I like it.
There you go. All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Give us a good rating wherever you are listening. Hit the like button on YouTube, please. It helps people find the show. especially while we're live. Go ahead, and if you're watching right now, just go ahead and hit it. You're right there. If you want to ask a question, you could drop a super chat during the show here on YouTube. We'll get to all of those before the end of the program. Thanks to Carlos Ain, who is Insane in the Rain Music on YouTube, for the use of our theme songs. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and wherever pods are caught. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to Christian for producing. You can get more from Mike and me and support us by going to patreon.com/GameMess. That gets you access to our Discord server, participation in Q&A sessions, and our game club discussions, early access to new episodes of shows like Columbros, and of course, all of our shows ad-free. You get a discount if you get a yearly sub. That is patreon.com/GameMess. Thanks to everybody who signed up. There's always a handful each week, and it means a ton. All right, Mike, we're going to get to the big topics. Before that, though, these messages. All right, gonna bring it right back up. Let me just get the right scene there. All right.
That Mar-a-Lago super chat really got me.
Yeah, it did. We'll get to it. It's good.
All right, I missed it. Okay, I'll be surprised by it. All right, fade into black. In 5, 4, 3. All right, let's get into it.
Hey, Jeff, guess what I want to talk about?
Oh no. Okay.
You won't ever imagine this. I just saw it and I just have to talk about it. Isn't Virginia kind of an ugly state, just in terms of its shape?
Yeah, I haven't thought about it too much, but while you have me here, yeah.
What's going on?
Sure.
Look at this. Someone just posted a picture, I think some, redistricting or whatever. I'm like, that is not an attractive shape for a state. You can say what you want to about Ohio. I mean, I'm just used to it. I think Ohio has a very nice shape to it.
Yeah, I would call it a shapely state. Yes, absolutely.
It's good.
Oh, yeah, Virginia's got that diphthong happening over to the side.
And it's just flat on the bottom,
it's like reaching around to get over to what is that? Kentucky. That's not great.
It looks like that. It looks like a wave almost.
Right,
and
but
then
not
they
like a
claw
pleasant
part
wave.
of it off because part of it's we don't want to join the uprising.
I was about to say that.
I think that's bullshit. I think that should be East Virginia. I think West Virginia should get to be Virginia.
Yeah, they won. Right, yeah.
What is this bullshit?
Wow. Okay.
I was about to say that Virginia does look like, I should look it up, and does look like it's being shaped by racism.
Here's a joke I bet someone made for Virginia's for lovers, more like Virginia's for losers.
Oh shit, dude!
Sorry,
don't get us canceled.
Virginia listeners. I'm sure. Yeah, I've been. Virginia's a fine state.
You didn't want to put the question, "What's the ugliest state?" in the hat, and just wait for that opportunity. You had to talk about this now.
Okay, I have been putting some stuff in the hat. You know what, Jeff? That's a good point. Why don't we pull something out of the hat?
Okay, all right, here we go,
all right,
everybody.
Let's decide out of the hat right now. We got a lot of community suggestions.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let's see if we get one of those. One of my original ones.
I'm sure we're gonna get one related to video games.
Very normie one here, actually.
Hell yeah, okay.
What is the best Game Boy game of all time?
It's Link's Awakening, but there's an argument for Donkey Kong 94.
It's one of those two. It's
I think
right
so.
Because
there's gonna be a lot of people say Pokemon. I get it.
Yeah. Their Pokemon is amazing, and I do like those. God, I love Donkey Kong 94, Jeff. I like Donkey Kong 94.
Yo, it's awesome.
So much.
It's amazing. Yes, yeah. I still am flabbergasted. I got that one pulled over on me as a young kid playing that game and being like, well, it's just Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that cartridge came from because there's no way I asked for that game thinking it was just another port of Donkey Kong. And then I started playing. I might have seen a review or something eventually that kind of led me in on it, but I was still surprised. That game's so good, yes. But it's Link's Awakening for me.
A lot of people in chat are saying Tetris.
Of course.
A lot of people in chat saying Tetris. But I don't know. There's better ways to play Tetris.
Have you tried Balloon Kid since it came to the NSO?
No, I've organized it like I said I would, and I had fun doing that. I do like Link's Awakening a lot. Look, we'll say Link's Awakening. I would actually probably say Donkey Kong 94, but Link's Awakening, one of your favorite games ever. So
yeah, exactly. It's gonna put over the edge. I love both.
Donkey Kong 94 is on NSO, and you should check it out. All right, thank you.
If this is another episode where we convince a bunch of people to go play Donkey Kong 94 for the first time, that's a successful episode. Yeah, go do that now. Okay, let's see here. I have some news that we could talk about. There was that Nintendo Direct, Partner Direct, third-party games. The one last thing was Todd Howard, which everyone was like, oh my God, you could hear the screams of joy and ecstasy getting to see Todd. Everyone was ecstatic about that. And he had Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which we knew about, coming May 12th. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition coming February 24th. You can pre-order all these now. And you can also pre-order Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, which is coming sometime in 2026. Not great one last things, but there was some stuff that I think could have filled that slot, like Pragmata looking pretty good. I played that game, so I feel that way because I think it's really good. I don't know. They could even have just shown off more Resident Evil Requiem. I know we've seen a lot of that, but that game looks so good. Why not?
We have seen a lot of it. I mean, you would have hoped there was one kind of new thing, right? Like Capcom did have a new game or even a multi-platform game, but we're actually like showing it off here because it's coming to Switch 2 with everything else. So we're prioritizing the Switch 2 version. We're not there yet. And I wonder, if that's something that's coming or maybe it just still isn't in the cards, even with the better parity we have with this system. It's encouraging to see things like Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I didn't think we'd see that so soon. It's coming out
June 3rd.
June. So people are going to have just a perfect amount of time to casually work their way through Remake, then play Rebirth. At least from that trailer, it was looking pretty good. I was sort of concerned about how is Rebirth going to play out? Is that going to work fine? Oh, it looks great. And knowing that Part 3 is going to be using the same tech, it's like, oh, that whole trilogy is just going to be good on Switch 2. So that's neat to know.
Yeah, and I mean, I think now it does certainly feel like they are lining things up to put Remake Part 3 on everything, and especially Switch 2 right out of the gate. And I think that's going to pay off for them. I think there's going to be a lot of people who will be happy to play it on there. Let's see. There's some other stuff, but things I recognize. Turok Origins, that's coming out in fall. They showed off some first-person stuff. Looked pretty good.
Yeah, I hope that's fun. I mean,
me too.
I have Turok nostalgia, of course I do, and I like the idea of making that a kind of co-op shooter thing. Yeah, I want that to be neat.
Let's see. Valheim is coming to the Switch 2 this year.
Looks pretty ugly.
Yeah, that's just a disgusting looking game. Apparently, it's supposed to look like that. Yeah.
What?
Well, good night.
You don't like how Valheim looks? It looks awesome. What are you talking about?
I think we just assume the worst. A bunch of people message me be like, I love the way Valheim looks. So maybe you just have to play it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so the thing is like super moody. Like you gotta. The trailer doesn't do justice to that video game. You just like being in that world feels pretty good.
Let's see here. Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters, that anime soccer game coming to Switch this year. Super Bomberman Collection, that's launching now. You can get that right away.
That's really cool. I've always kind of known that there were a lot more Super Bomberman games than we got, right?
Yes.
There was 5 of them for the Super Nintendo / Super Famicom. We only got the first 2, so the fact that we have all of those, I'm like, yeah, I can go for that. I always like a little Bomberman. Bomberman multiplayer is something you can bust out of basically any party, and I will have fun with that for at least a while. So yeah, that's a neat one. I'm excited to check that out.
I love the look of Bomberman. It's like one of my favorite other mascot.
Good character.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, is coming June 18th. It's that action RPG from Square Enix using HD 2D. Console archives. The new thing from Hamster is not just arcade archives. Now they're doing console archives. That includes Ninja Gaiden 2, actually. And there was some other stuff. Trying to remember the other game that was more exciting.
There's Rage,
Rave Racer is coming from Arcade Archives still as well.
Right.
Yes. Cool Borders.
Yeah,
Thank you, Firehair.
Cool Borders. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm glad about the idea. I don't think they show anything super exciting here, especially like Ninja Gaiden 2 just came to NSO, actually, so that's a weird one.
Yeah, but people like to own these things. People are always saying, I'd rather have Virtual Console. This is a third party kind of doing Virtual Console, and they have the ability to go get PlayStation 1 games and put them on there. So Cool Borders, there you go. It's neat. Yes, that's right. Thank you for saying it so I didn't have to, Ali Miracle. It's no 1080. All right, let's see here. Other stuff. eFootball's coming to Switch. PGA Tour's coming February 6th. WWE 2K26 is coming March 13th. Goat Simulator 3, a game that I really enjoyed playing with my kids. We kind of did that off and on regularly for several months and then finally beat it the other day. That's coming April 1st, so April Fool's Day to Switch 2. There's Caldcept, a new Caldcept. Caldcept Begins, a classic sort of card battler game. And then let's see, Reanimal is coming February 13th, and Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn edition is coming May 22nd. And then Mike, of course, the big, game of the show. Everyone is riled up about this one. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, February 18th.
I am excited. I remember trying to play that game when we did the Steam Next Best demo thing, and no one else was having it. No one was even wanted to humor me on that one. But I'm excited for this weird Star Trek Voyager kind of, I don't know what you call it, decision maker game. I don't know.
Sure.
I think it's gonna be fun. It's basically the dispatching from Dispatch, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Now I think about it. That's what the game was. Just with fewer dicks, I imagine.
But you can't possibly know that yet.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a direct. It was a partner direct for sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
There
it.
was some,
I get it.
There was some other stuff. Kyoto Xanadu I actually thought looked kind of neat. That's the one that was
Yep.
sort of Persona-y and then 2D, like Metroidvania. Then had some 3D action stuff. I forgot. Xanadu. Xanadu. That's a very old franchise,
Yep.
actually. So there's that. And they opened with Orbitals, which just continues to actually look amazing and is one of my most anticipated games this year.
Oh, right.
So freaking
I
cool.
was saving that.
Isn't the most beautiful game ever made? Like straight up.
It looks really great.
It looks so good.
it's
It looks
so
so good.
good.
It's a Switch to exclusive.
Due
right?
out
Or at
this
least
summer.
Switch exclusive.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, like that is definitely just one of my most anticipated games. I cannot wait to play that.
Let's see. Yeah, Kyoto Xanadu is out summer as well, and that's Switch and Switch 2.
Do not. This is my time to shine. Do not sleep on Paranormal Side. Everybody's gonna sleep on that visual novel. It's gonna get like up in the 90s. I'm calling it. Like, get it in your shit now.
All right. Get in my shit.
Yeah, it was not an amazing direct. It's
No.
fine. There's some stuff I was excited for, but even like some of the things that you thought would be somewhat obvious for this, like the From Software games, Duskbloods or Elden Ring, nothing there. Even some of the ports that you assume are just gimmies, like Metaphor Refantasio or Expedition 33. You didn't see those here either, and there wasn't much in a way big surprises either. They wanted, I guess, Fallout 4, but boy, it's Fallout 4. We've played that game. God, we've all played that game.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. That it's just nothing really exciting. I mean, it's cool. I think those games could have been in this direct. I just don't get why they needed to bring Todd out and do that. Whatever. Okay. Fine. We'll see if they have another direct here pretty soon. Let's do this super chat right now because this is related to it. To One Freeman says, "Why would you buy third-party games on Switch 2?" Yeah, I think it like comes down to, for a lot of people, they don't think about like where is the optimal place to play a game. They just like, where do I enjoy playing games? And a lot of people enjoy using their Switch, and that includes me. And I think Mike. And so like when I see Orbitals as an exclusive, well, obviously like that's very exciting. I'll definitely show up. And then there's like, other games on here where it's like, I would like to have that in a handheld. And right now, the Switch 2 often is one of the better options for playing games on handheld, even compared to some of these expensive PC ones.
Like, I'm at a point right now where I would almost never play a JRPG on anything but a handheld machine. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I would never do that at this point because I always want to be able to kind of play it in bed or even on the go or, things like that. I don't kind of sit down in my living room and play a JRPG on its own for 4-hour stretches anymore. It doesn't really work like that for me. Like a lot of the games I like to play, some of them aren't very graphically demanding. So Switch 2 is more than good enough, like a Silk Song or things like that. So yeah, that's, and sometimes it's just older games that I've missed out on before and like, oh, bring it to Switch 2. And now that'll be an excuse for me to check out even games I want to play again, like a Sekiro, right? I played Sekiro, put in Switch 2, excuse for me to play it again. Why not?
Yeah, but the real answer to the question is like, why would anyone do that? Well, they wouldn't if they didn't want to, and a lot of people don't. But there's a lot of people who just play games on the Switch, and they just want the games and don't really think too much about it. That's classic. People just play games on the device they have. PS2 had way more third-party support and sold way more third-party games, kind of across the board. PS2 was the worst place to get those games that generation. It always looked better on GameCube and then looked much better on Xbox, and no one cared because it didn't matter. They were making the games for the PS2. People bought them there. So it's just how it goes sometimes. Valve confirms Steam Machine prices and release details have been delayed. You got to read that next part. That's key. And that's due to exploding component prices. Valve has delayed the announcement of pricing and release dates for its Steam Machine and Steam Frame due to rapidly increasing prices and shortages of PC components. They flat out said, hey, Mike, we wanted to announce this stuff for you, but we were going to do it by now. We can't because of all this craziness happening with RAM and with storage. They did say the controller is less affected, but they're holding that back as well. And then they also said these things will still come out in the first half of the calendar year. So before the end of June is what they're still planning for right now. So I got to wonder that's not going to be enough time for these prices to go back down. In fact, they're probably going to keep going up for RAM and stuff like that. It feels like what they're trying to do here is get the messaging and marketing right and also give people a little bit more time to get used to the idea of everything, that anything that has RAM in it is going to be more expensive. They might even be like waiting to see if there's another price increase from Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft to like soften the blow a little bit for them. But they're going to have to come out and announce this price, and it's going to be much higher than anyone was expecting when we were first talking about it, Mike, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bummer. I think at the time, we were like, oh, it's not going to be like, $1,000. And now it's like, maybe it's $1,000.
Yep.
These things. It's a bummer. The timing on it is just sort of, unfortunate. Although, again, you say like, oh, for these things to come down, is it going to come down? When does it come down? Is there some kind of burst of the AI bubble or RAM catches up to the needs of it? I don't know. I have no idea what that looks like. It kind of just feels like this is a permanent hell we live in, but I suppose this too will pass.
Yeah.
It's this fucking AI bubble's been like, everybody's been fucking, hey, it's gonna burst any second now for
Sure.
like 6 months, feels like right about now. I'm like, come on, man, what are we like? It's not that I want it to burst because it's gonna be bad, but like something has to give. Like,
well, it's hard for a market that was never like actually making money to burst anyway, right? Like, what?
Yes.
Like, how do you measure it by? It's just people investing in things indefinitely until I don't know. They can kind of just keep delaying the part where they're supposed to see profits. I guess at some point something has to give there.
I mean, things are
I
getting
don't know.
like a little bit right now. Or here's a headline from today, everybody. Oracle, which is one of the key companies that like provides the, like, basically they buy the chips and then they create the server capacity, they create the server farms, and then the Googles of the world rent that stuff from Oracle. It's not that simple, but basically that's what happens. Oracle's stock suffers worst 8-day stretch in over 2 decades. And it's because people have concerns about, man, you guys are spending a lot to get AI spooled up. What's next? And there hasn't been an answer to that question for a long time. There's also, it seems like there's a little bit of trouble in paradise between OpenAI and NVIDIA. They are going back and forth with one another about, like, oh, NVIDIA said they were going to invest all this money into OpenAI, and now they're not. And I haven't followed it too closely. Point is, that stuff falls apart. These component prices don't suddenly come back down to normal. They have de-invested themselves in the infrastructure to make the RAM for the devices that we're talking about here. So it's going to take them, if they decided tomorrow to shift back to you and I and consumers and their vendor partners, that would be Steam, or would be Valve and Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony, it would take them a long time to get all that stuff retooled and back up and running to make stuff for this traditional market. So it's not going to go down anytime soon. And when it does, it's going to probably take some time for that price normalization to happen, where it's because they're not going to want to lower the price right away. They have a lot of money on the line. So, and there's still high demand even if AI went away. We all want these things. So yeah, either way, Steam Deck is probably also going to go up in price. That's another thing they're probably worried about right now. But the Steam Machine going to be much more expensive. Steam Frame also going to be much more expensive, and it's probably going to look a little out of place for a while because they probably will have to be the first ones to come out and really start talking about that. They already were going to be, and they're delaying it specifically because they don't want to be that. I don't know. I think that this is still the future of gaming in a lot of ways, figuring out ways to make PC gaming more accessible, more open, more permanent feeling. but this is a real bump in the road. Like, this is a true obstacle, and I don't know if this like derails the whole idea, but it feels like it could. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just hard to imagine what that market is. It's it's already a relatively niche market for these kind of things. They aren't going to be at Walmart's or anything like that. But then you start talking about, over $1,000 prices for that kind of thing, and it might be a hard sell, right? Well, some people are going to say, well, I mean, I maybe I will just get a PlayStation 5 Pro or Switch 2 or something like that, even though, I'd rather have this cool Steam thing. $1,000. That's a lot to do. That's a lot to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to hit consoles too, and they're going to go up also, I suppose. So then the worry is just people get priced out of gaming in general. That's the big concern. I don't know if we're going to hit that. I don't know what that magic number is where it's suddenly, because, right now it seems like, Switch 2 selling well, PlayStation 5 actually still selling really well. So I don't know what it takes for that to happen, but I still am concerned about it.
Yeah, also people talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin down big. Basically the price has been cut in half in like the last 6 months. So
6 months, yeah.
Not sure exactly
Sheesh.
like what will happen there. It does seem like people are beginning to ask questions though about who's using this and what are they using it for? Because I've never used it. Why is this thing valuable? And then you start asking those questions and things start to unravel.
I haven't thought about Bitcoin in a long time personally, and I never thought about it much to begin with.
Yeah, it's it was, in September, October, it was $120,000 per Bitcoin, and that was very, very high, very high. And now it's down to 64,000. It was like I think around 60,000 here earlier today. Okay. Well, while the world economy that's been attached to some really dumb fucking shit continues to unravel due to no fault of our own, like due to no fault of any of us, let's go ahead and go ahead and get to some super chats after we take another break. We'll do that, and then we also have a draft coming up later. Me and Mike are going to draft our own, let's call it streaming service or cable channel, but we're only allowed to draft a video game IP. So we're trying to make the channel or streaming service you most would want. We'll do that after a couple of segments here. We'll be right back, everyone.
I got to go to the bathroom.
Yep, do your thing. We're traveling through space, everybody. Look, the podcast has been traveling out there.
You gotta give me your camera, by the way, your feed.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see here. OBS virtual camera. And then I got to turn it on.
You gotta turn it on. There you go. It's beautiful. Poop break.
All right. Everyone take a poop break.
Poop break, everybody. Good job.
Yeah, space is more
Yeah, you
pixelated
did
than you
it.
thought. You are so far away from it, you can't see the
That's
pixels,
because
but you
we're-
get up
Yeah,
close.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we're going super fast, so it's
Uh-huh.
like
It doesn't have time to
Who's
anti-alias. Yeah.
I'll allow that one. JD Camp. You get one waifu message.
So now I really like the joke that I did about you pronounce Karen like an Australian trying to pronounce cone. Karen.
Current. It's pretty
So
good.
it's not doing very well because I like it. I think that's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know, right? But then what was my one the other day that
Sucks.
did really well that I didn't even think about and then checked back later? Oh, I've never met someone who doesn't like the N64 who seems happy. I'm like, that's there's nothing funny there. I don't get, and that is popping off, of course. So
That's funny though.
yeah, see, I think I just have a bad sense of my own humor. I think I'm bad at it.
I'm
What
genius
happened?
up here.
I was just
Like, all the
I'm still
time?
commiserating with Christian about my
Jokes.
tweets that I like not doing well and the ones I don't like doing well.
I see.
Yeah.
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 Also, I feel like the more like sleep deprived I am, the more like depressed I am, the funnier I am. So like
Sure.
it's rough, you know? It's like, oh, I gotta put myself into some rough state of mind to be funny. And nobody wants that.
Yeah. Well,
I do want that actually. I want to be funnier than be happy. I would rather be funnier than be happy, you know what I mean?
sure. Yeah. There's money to be had being funny. There's no money to be had being happy.
Might
That's
make you
true.
happy.
I mean, I don't care about money. It's just
I'm just saying you can make a business out of
Comedians
it.
are sad. No, you're sad, Shady Camp. What are you
Uh,
talking about?
All right, I'm fading to black. We're coming back up, everybody. Mike, get those super chats ready.
Mhm.
Back on us in 5, 4, 3. All right, we are back. It's Game Mess Decides. Let's go ahead and decide first what people want us to talk about through some super chats. Mike Minotti, please go ahead and take it away.
Real quick, you know what I want to talk about? It's not a state size or shape, I swear.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of disappointed. I gotta be honest. I like your
I
opinions
think that
on the
Alaska's
state
real
shapes.
sexy looking.
Ooh, he said it, everybody.
Big naturals, Alaska.
Oof.
Yeah, I see it.
Wow. That Metroid Prime 4 sales thing, right? Everyone's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, it didn't sell well because they didn't say in the report, they didn't include in games didn't sell a million copies. And it's like, oh, it did if you combine both SKUs. Okay.
And
My question,
yeah,
why wouldn't they just combine both SKUs?
because their accountants, and when they're making the report, don't do that. I don't know.
What? Like, we're
It's-
really counting the Switch 2 editions of these games as new and separate SKUs? Like,
The way they have it set up on the chart that they're showing everybody, where it's like, here are the games for the Switch that have sold more than 1 million copies in the last quarter. And then and now here are the games for the Switch 2 that have sold more than 1 million copies in the last quarter. So it's just like, that's their tool that they use. And
man.
yeah, it's pretty
Imagine
dumb.
if like imagine if Rockstar's like, here's how much Grand Theft Auto 5 sold only on the PlayStation 3.
Yep.
Right?
Now, like Steven Totillo reached out to Nintendo, was like, just tell us it's over 1 million. And they actually did do that. They responded to him. It's like, yes,
Okay.
combined, it's over 1 million. So,
Well,
yeah, it's
that
stupid.
seems fine. That seems fine for Metroid, right? Yeah. I don't think
In less than a
both of
month?
us realize. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not. We think we're both like, this isn't going to be the big breakout one.
It's not.
Probably not. But it's not going to be like, well, that's it for Metroid. Yeah,
This is right in line with Metroid. Yeah. I mean, now I'm sure this game is super expensive, but that only makes them want to do another one. I don't know.
Yeah, but like in a way that because of a lot of circumstances, this game is never going to be profitable.
No, never was going to be.
Not.
Yep.
All right, Tuber says, I bet Jeff knew that Seal song, Kiss From, a Rose on the Gray, when everyone else confused it for Grave and called them fools. Rip, Peepo, Penis,
Wait,
Popcorn.
it's great.
It's gray. Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was Grave too.
Oh my god!
I learned
Yeah,
this
I
like
thought it was
a
great.
couple of years ago, not at the time. So, but I did know.
Now, to be fair, a kiss from a rose on the gray, that is not a saying. That means nothing. I don't know what that's about.
Well, neither is a kiss from a rose on a grave. I mean, now a rose
guess
can
so,
be
but
on
I
a
guess-
grave. I get
I guess
it.
it's because it's Batman. I just always pictured Bruce Wayne at his like parents' gravestone or something.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's a fool for thinking what Mike just thought. Like that makes a lot of sense. But
just makes sense. Yes.
I've looked this up. I don't remember what the gray is referring to, like what the gray is supposed to mean. So there you go.
A rose doesn't have gray on it.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
or
I don't know where
he's
I don't know where the
standing on
gray's
gray?
coming. Maybe they mean like morally gray because he's Batman.
Let's see
And
here.
Is Seal morally gray? I don't know.
Is that
Epic
why it's
Open
your
World.
favorite color, Chef?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you should. Last
Oh, that's what we're getting. I see. That's what we're doing. We're still bullying me. I see.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Oh yeah, we're doing that. That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Man, that's a fun thing to be bullied for at 42 years old.
Epic Open World said at Disney World for the first time, found the Rainforest Cafe, asked where the self-pleasure area was, and they threw me out. I feel lied to. Now, Epic, there are 2 Rainforest Cafes in Disney World,
Yeah, you got
so
the
maybe you
other
just
one.
went to the wrong one.
The other one's the nude Rainforest Cafe. You'll know it when you see it.
Next up here, we've got Simon from Saskatchewan watching the Next Generation again up to season 6. Can Mike play some Picard flute music? That's got to be one of the best Next Generation episodes, right? Top 5 TNG episodes? Yeah, Inner Light. I know this. It's been a moment.
It's not being picked up.
Shit, it's not being picked up. I was doing it perfectly, Jeff.
You
Turn
could
off
just
this
say
crisp.
that, but I believe you. To be clear, I believe you. But yeah, it didn't
All
pick
right,
up.
1 second. Here we go.
All right, here. No.
Dan, still no. I
No.
lowered it. So I lowered that thing down to nothing.
Well,
I
maybe it's
came
Discord's crisp.
Yeah, is it maybe
I don't have
Discord got
crisp.
resetted?
Nah,
Reset?
nah.
Yeah,
I'll
but
sing it. Da 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 da. Now I'm mad. I was doing such a good job. Really? Oh, wait. Maybe this will do it.
Okay.
Maybe it's just this. Oh, look how
Oh,
high that
it's
is. That's
like-
why. Okay, here we go. That was so bad. Did you hear it, though?
We heard it. We heard it. Yeah.
I
Okay,
heard
yeah.
it was bad.
There it is.
And
I
you're
did it, I
bald
did it.
too. It's just like he's here.
It's just you. There's another episode where he plays the flute with some woman, and it's like been pointed out. I think regular media, other people point this out. Now you can't unsee it. That when he's playing the flute, it's a close up of Patrick Stewart's face, and then they clearly have an actual flute player's hands just reaching up.
Yeah,
and
it's so
doing
good.
it.
It's the best. I love that.
It's incredible. Top 5 TNG episodes: Inner Light, All Good Things, Disaster, Cause and Effect, Measure of a Man. Off the top of my head, I'll go with those 5.
I can't remember episode titles. I do remember Measure of a Man though. That one's very good.
Oh, Measure of a Man's maybe my favorite.
Yep.
It's weird because like season 1 and 2 not very good, but Measure of a Man is season 2, and it is really good. Oh, the game is good too. Actually, Dead. Yeah, the game's a fun one. That's definitely the best Wesley Crusher episode. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, here. Simon's back says maybe the almighty Blightmasters needed to punish Jeff and Dan for not researching enough. Surprised Jeff hasn't been blighted by him yet. We got to be careful about, bringing on the Blightmaster. He does not like to be bothered unnecessarily.
Yeah, look, if he decides to do so, I will accept it. I will not push the issue though. And he's a busy god of Blight Club.
Next up is from Simon again. Why didn't Mike follow the robots through the door?
Have you seen the clip that Phil shared about him going through the door without getting hurt?
Right.
It kind of goes
there's like
behind the door.
There's like a 2-frame window.
Uh-huh.
You have to account for the input lag of a 3DO, and that's. I assume Phil's using a real 3DO, and I'm not.
Yep.
So these are the sorts of issues with this. Rob Foster Cosgrove says, resident Australian here. Hope you both enjoy this free C-word pass. Anyway, Ice are. I guess he gave me the thing. Nobody will mind if I say it for this. Anyway, Ice are cunts. There we go.
Oh, yeah. No, you're good. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
We appreciate that. I always love getting that pass from Australians. That's super nice. Get the Coyote one as well from before if you see it.
Oh, I see it now. From Coyote 1K, Mike, you must punish Dan with extreme prejudice. Beepus. Man, everybody really wants me. Look, you liked this one. Look at that.
Well, I liked it just because we skipped it. But yeah, no, I agree with them. I'm getting quite a few messages from people being like, something has to be done. Mike can't let him get away with this. Here are several suggestions for things to hurt him. People are invested.
Physically? What's going on?
No, with the
Okay.
Blight Club game. To be clear.
Okay.
Let's make sure the lightning round game I gave him and also didn't research very much. It's also a problem.
I'm gonna try playing that tonight. All right.
Yeah,
we'll
I think
see.
I actually might mess around with it too, because I find out it's kind of easy. Whatever, maybe I'm gonna pivot there as well.
Oh yeah, that people I think would get kind of mad at you if it was easy. So yeah,
Yeah, it would just turn around to this. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
upset at me. I get it.
Punish Mike again. Yeah.
Lex Letty says, "What sport game has the best story, and is it Cairn?" The Tony Hawk's Underground 1 has a great story about friendship and betrayal. What was the one that Spike? The one basketball
NBA
game
2K. Hang on, I think I have it.
Oh,
It was a
16?
Spike Lee joint,
It's a
right?
Spike Lee joint.
Oh, wait.
I really do have it. Hang, just
Oh,
give me a
it's
second.
17.
You have
It
it.
is
Oh,
one
what
of
is he
those.
looking for?
One
Yeah,
of those two, for sure.
yeah. A Spike Lee joint, right? So, there's.
It was in that box of stuff. It's like, yeah. Someone just sent it to us. So yes, I have it.
Someone just sent it to.
Uh-huh.
God, but yeah, that was a thing that exists. And otherwise, there's Golf Story that has a story.
Oh yeah, that's
it's in
good.
the name. Although I didn't necessarily like the story. That
No,
much,
it was just fun to
really.
do the golf stuff. Yeah, same for the Mario golf and Mario tennis games where it's there's something happening here. I just like all these competitions I'm getting put into.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball. There's not much of a story there either. I think that like guy has an island. You go there and you play volleyball
with some ladies with a nice pair of Alaskas, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Baked Alaska. That's what you call when they're sunbathing. Next up here is Missouri Matt, who says in parentheses, everybody has a cousin in Miami.
That's true. That's just true.
Is that a reference to?
I have no idea. I'm going to look it up.
What the hell? I was like, I'm looking at this.
I'm Latino, so that might be true for me.
It's another Jimmy Buffett song, and I didn't get it again. Damn it, I'm a fake fan.
Fake fan. Wow.
Oh, it's from the album Fruitcake.
Oh wait, did you lose your power when they closed the Margaritaville? When they closed the Margaritaville? Oh no.
Yeah, that's what it must be.
You've been detached from the force. Yeah.
I've lost my connection. Big Fresh Racer says, Grubb, you watch Shorzy.
A little bit. I think I started the first episode. I don't have a lot of time for TV. You know, I got to make Sectori time, of course. I want to watch it. I've heard nothing but great things. It sounds like it just keeps getting better. I also want to watch the gay hockey show. I've been meaning to do that. I have not had time to do that yet. So I'll watch all these hockey shows, and then I also got to finish that season of Reacher that I started. I was talking to Christian about that. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Taco Belmont says, no silly comment. Just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank
Taco
you.
Belmont. Appreciate that.
Yep.
Destructonaught says, why no Crimson Desert hype in the bomb sphere? I've never played a Crimson Desert anything. I really don't really know too much about it. Nope. Haven't played any of the desert games. When I was doing my MMO stuff, it was very strictly World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14 for a very long time there.
Yeah, okay, so this game was originally a prequel to Black Desert Online. I never played any Black Desert Online. This is a standalone single player title. I think that's where I'm like, I always forget that part of it. Like
I do actually as well.
It's a faux MMO. It's a
like Thought Hack?
A FOMO, yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, it has, yeah.
So is it like they're making like an Elder Scrolls like now all of a sudden sort of a thing?
Kind of. It looks a little bit. It's just
open world, fictional continent. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's one of those ones I just need to play it or talk to people I trust who have.
Regis Philbin with a B says more like Nintendo D Wreck. Am I right?
Whoa.
Am I right, fellas?
Wow, Regis, man, coming with the fire.
Spicy. We thought that was spicy. Then Regis said, when I talked about going to Florida, Mikey is going to Mar-a-Largo. Wow, Regis. I'm sorry I forgot about your B. I think you're being a real B right now.
You should have known because he is a B. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, sorry. Lex Ludy said, I had played Crimson Desert and I hated it. Thank you, Lex Ludy.
Hell yeah. All right. Regis, every time I think about Regis, I think about him dressing up as Shrek and going to like show up at the Letterman show. Dressed up like Shrek, and Dave's just kind of mean to him.
I liked Regis.
Yeah, and Regis is like, it's looking all surly and upset. It's great.
I love it. Gamefire says, what do you guys think of the new things in Overwatch 2? Sorry, just Overwatch now. Can Overwatch make a comeback? Yeah, we didn't talk about this in the news, but they had that Overwatch presentation, and they've announced a lot of things for the game. 5 new characters are coming. It's not Overwatch 2 anymore. It's just Overwatch 1. Which is really interesting. I actually played last night with my brothers for a while, and I had a really good time. I was like, oh, I've missed Overwatch. And none of these new characters they talked about are out yet, which is I think 4 hot people in a jetpack cat. Which they teased that jetpack cat forever. So seeing that, it's been a cool moment as an Overwatch fan. But yeah, I'm like really ready to play Overwatch again. I'm glad about the 2 thing too. It just kind of washes away that bad taste of Overwatch 2 and like a lot of the bad decisions they made at first and how the whole thing was predicated on this co-op mode that they ended up canceling. Yeah, so I think it's interesting. I'll pose this question to you now, Jeff. Was there ever actually a video game called Overwatch 2?
I mean, I think it was always some form of like what we ended up getting.
No, I mean like, so there, they had a thing called Overwatch 2. Is that was that ever really like if I said right now, name every video game ever, would you even name Overwatch 2?
Oh, you're saying does it count as a game?
Yeah.
No. This is just Overwatch.
It was just branding.
Yeah,
it was just branding, and now they've unbranded it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Is there a Counter-Strike 2?
That's curious. Curious. That one.
Okay, like this is definitely I know it when you see it. Has it earned it? It's getting. If Counter-Strike 2 doesn't exist yet, it's getting close. It's probably earned it, but it is an update to that game.
Hear me out. The changes in Counter-Strike 2 are like sufficient enough to call it Counter-Strike 2. I don't think
I haven't played
they did
as much.
Overwatch 2 are like sufficient to call it Overwatch 2.
Yeah. Plus, I think you can still play Counter-Strike. Can you play Counter-Strike, Gillian, if you want to? I guess I don't know.
No, I think they replaced it with this.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, then. So, yeah, it's a little weird. This way of doing sequels is just kind of a weird thing in general. But there it is. But, yeah.
Interesting thought.
I mean, I think Overwatch had already been kind of having a comeback. I think I've been hearing for a while that people have been happy with the game. Just playing it yesterday and checking out some of the heroes I haven't played. And, it's been so long since I played. I kind of forgot that they got rid of the thing where you had to buy the new heroes. Thank God. I think before it was like you had to buy a battle pass and then unlock them in this. Now you just get all the heroes. You can buy cosmetics. That's fine. Whatever. I was having a very good time. I'm definitely going to be playing some more Overwatch. Part of me is like, oh, God, I don't know if I need 5 characters at once. But
that's a lot.
Like it has enough characters, whatever.
How many characters are in there now?
It's a ton. I mean, there's more characters you ever need, but that's what are you going to add to the game to get people excited? It's heroes. You got to add more heroes, and you got to make them hot so you can sell mythic skins for them where
so you can
they're
have
wearing a
bikini
season.
bathing suit. Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
I get it.
Exactly.
It's just good business, and it's nice that Overwatch is back in a spot where it's like they can get to what really matters, which is making hot characters.
They had a new CG cinematic, which was kind of nice, and it's setting up the new villain Vendetta, who was like the last character they announced. An angry Italian lady with a big sword. Although I like it because like in the cinematic, it's like, oh, she kills Doomfist by pushing him out of a window. Yeah, the most. Oh, that person's definitely dead. Way to kill a
I believe this
ever. Yeah. Well, he fell. He must be dead. Yeah, sure he is.
Can I ask you a question, Mike? Do you know what Sea of Remnants is?
It sounds very, very familiar.
Yeah, it's because someone's bidding on it in our Fantasy Critic League this week.
Sea of Remnants is a visually rich ocean adventure RPG. Maybe I don't know what this is. Is it Sean or Chuck voting for this?
It's got to be. My guess would be Sean.
It's Sean because it's a NetEase game.
Yes.
It looks like NetEase is making their own Sea of Thieves. On first glance, that's what I'm seeing here. Although maybe not multiplayer. It's multiplayer. So I don't know. Turn-based combat. I have no idea.
No,
Tenebrous Somnia. Tenebrous Somnia.
It says it has a multiplayer. Oh, popular user-defined tags for this product include multiplayer. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
You don't know how to look at fucking Steam's pages anymore? What's wrong with you? It's a single player game. It says right there.
I'm looking at the Steam page and it has a multiplayer tag. Yeah, you're right though. Like there, but that might be the user defined one. So I don't know. But yeah, it's a single player just right there. Weird.
Okay.
All right. Next super chat is from Tuber. Valentine's dinner at a Rainforest Cafe. No. Well, that'd be funny. It's like, oh, you have to do this alone.
This is nice. Oh, wow. Okay.
Cyber Saskatchewan says, body shaming Virginia. He's definitely going to mar a lot. No, absolutely not. To what free bits is how excited are you for Reanimal? Can't wait. I mean, it's not. I think it looks really good. It's not usually a game I'll play. I've never played the Little Nightmares games before. I definitely see something here. I bet it's going to do pretty well, and I might need to check it out.
Yeah, I also have never played the Little Nightmares. I've also not played like many like cinematic platformers at all. I should probably start checking those out. Maybe I start with this one. We'll see. Lasiger13
says play Paranormal Site games. First one is Awesome. Yeah, so people seem pretty excited about this. So if it looks like it's a little mist, a little visual novel, I might be down for one of the little
It is.
Hotel Dusk coded, perhaps.
Sure, I see it. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. It is 100% a visual novel. It's like you should pick in like dialogue options. So
Uh,
yeah.
Jedi Moss 4 says the Pragmata demo and Switch 2 rules a day one buy. Yeah, I'm gonna download that tonight. I never tried the other demo. Just watching it in that direct, I'm like, this game looks fun. I think I'm into what Pragmata is doing. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. When does that come out? It's not gonna be super long now, right?
I think I had it in the chart
April
above.
24th.
Yeah, there you go. That's
April
not
24th.
far at all. Yeah, 2
So
months
that
away.
man, it's kind of weird that Resident Evil is actually before Pragmata, right? That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then once those two are out, I bet they'll talk about Onimusha more and maybe announce some other things. So yeah,
Yep.
exciting. Plufum says fastest selling console in history, line go down. Pretend the magical AI god will happen, line go up. The stock market is very normal.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, and it's just and the reason the Nintendo line was going down was they're worried that they're gonna have to raise the price because of the other one, the AI. So yeah, it's just dumb stuff across the board.
Chrono Rig says, I have 2 jobs, so my Switch 2 is my main console since they let me use it at work. Some people say who would buy this third-party games. I'm that person. Yeah, there's a lot of people who like actually aren't gaming at home.
Yeah.
Right. Most often, there's tons of reasons why you would need to game on the go or want to game on the go. Or like I said, like don't necessarily just want to game in the living room, or maybe want to game in the living room, but your kids are somebody else is using the TV and you still want to be in that space with them. There's all sorts of reasons. I think a lot of people now, given this choice, actually prefer portable gaming to like a screen-based experience.
That's me for sure.
Craddock says, all right, enough of this nerd and video game shit. Let's get to real news. Disney has a new CEO. How does Mikey feel about only IP related rides? I mean, it's been only IP related rides, really.
What was the last ride that was not based on an existing IP?
It's a little like the last really big one that wasn't just an update to something that I can remember was Everest, which opened like I don't know, in the early 2000s at Animal Kingdom, okay. Early 2000s. There's been some like Test Track when it got updated again. It's not like they threw an IP in it. No, they didn't because it was sponsored by GM or something, right? So that's the IP is a GM wants you to buy cars. Yeah, Ambitious Space was right around that time too, Marcus. Yeah, so like what was going on in the 2000s? That's when they were doing things like acquiring Marvel and bought Pixar and Star Wars and all this other stuff, right? So they have so many IP that they can pull from.
Yeah, and if they kind of have to because they spend all the money on that stuff. They got to make that's an investment. They got to make that investment pay off.
So it's a touchy subject for a lot of these fans. It's not something that I've ever been too worked up. And I love a lot of the rides that aren't tied to IPs, and obviously those rides became IPs of their own, so there was a ton of value there with things like Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion. So there's a reason you can do those things, but I'm not so naive as to think that we're gonna go back to that. That genie has long since been out of the bottle.
Who's this new CEO? Did they bring back Chapek? I bet they brought back Chapek.
No, it's Josh D'Amaro, I believe. He's been the head of parks for a while now, which is why that's
Chapek's job. Yeah,
that was Chapek's job. Now everyone hated Chapek in the parks world, even then when that was his job. Not that like Josh was always universally beloved, but I think he's generally
better finger on the pulse, maybe
a good job there, and he's very very presentable, I guess. Sure. I don't know. That sounds like a backhanded compliment.
Chapek is a monster. He's just a troll.
Josh always is like, yeah, this guy looks like he's going to be the CEO someday. Like, you just kind of guessed it just looking at him, right? So, I mean, I'm glad it's not going to be the other Bob Iger anymore. I think he played his welcome, right?
Yep,
it's funny how I wonder what he thinks. Is he came back to quote unquote save the company, but it seems like his second run wasn't nearly as well received as his first. A lot of weird decisions, a lot of crises and things like that happening. So I don't know. part of me's like, oh, I want to see I wonder what Josh really likes. Like, I hope he's a big Muppet guy. I hope he really likes Figment. Like, I hope he's a weird Rocketeer sicko. So,
Oh wow, this guy looks like a CEO. He looks basically like the American Andrew Wilson. I don't even know if he's American, but he looks exactly like EA's CEO to me. So yeah, I see it.
yeah. I mean, I think he's been groomed for this for a good while.
That's what it
and
looks
I think
like.
That,
yep.
I think, yeah, him becoming the CEO was always basically the plan ever since Iger came back. All right. Zombie Porn says, does Ohio kind of look like a face if you rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise? Like not a normal face, but a box office bus character face.
Oh sure.
Beefness. I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Ohio, yeah.
Kind of looks like Larry. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, how it kind of looks like a weird little heart to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's the heart of it all, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the heart of it all. Then Woke Gabagoo Boy says Free Will is playing Ace Combat X for the PSP for the first time in the year of our Lord 2026. God bless the Ann Thor. Ace Combat's cool. I should go back to Ace Combat 7 and play through that before 8 comes out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Or Ace Combat 4. I'm like one or the other. I don't know.
Big Fresh 37 says nothing can hurt Dan more than Pokemon Shining Pearl. I mean, one or two things would happen with that. One, he'd be so miserable about it. I would suffer just as much, if not more, than Dan. Or two, like, I mean, he might get into that a little bit. It's Pokemon. It's designed to be entertaining to like everyone. It's just like it's like casinos, right? It's like, your monster goes up and gets stronger. Like maybe that'll work on him. I don't know. I don't think it's he suffers and I have fun watching him suffer. That's not what's gonna happen. Also, I will never make somebody play a good game on Blight Club just because I think they won't like it.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
And I know maybe Pokemon Shining Pearl isn't like good, but it's not some garbage. One of the worst.
It's not a Blight Club game.
Salami Hilfiger. That's good. I get it now. Salami Hilfiger says, I know you guys are on the Columbo train. After that, may suggest the BBC Poirot. Slaps more than you know.
Poirot. It's French.
Poirot. That makes more sense. Mike, pull the ripcord. Love you. Bye-bye. By BBC, do they mean the British Broadcasting Channel?
What do you think it means?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm like, maybe that's... I didn't think it meant that, if that's what you're implying.
I was wondering why you were asking.
Well, I mean, the way it was written, it made it sound like it was part of the title, is all.
Yes, it's BBC, British Broadcasting Company's Poirot, like made for TV films. These are the Agatha Christie novels. That's her character.
Okay.
Yeah. I would love to read some of those books and then watch some of those films for sure.
And let's see here now. Next up, we've got from Tyrant Fall. Is Tokyo Scramble the first direct-to-Blight release? One season of Firefly is greater than all of Trek, and I don't even like Whedon. Geez, look at this. Fucking abolish ICE and fuck Trump. Tokyo Scramble. That was that weird-looking thing with that PS2 character in the subway with the dinosaur monsters.
I was like, am I missing something? Is this like State of Decay, and there's like all these systems in there or something? We should check that out. I got to see what that is.
Hey, look, I liked Firefly for sure.
Firefly's great.
Firefly, but there's no episode of Firefly that's as good as
it's apples and oranges. It's sci-fi. It's space. They're so different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very different. It was good. It's always a bit of a what if. Like, if that show had like a nice 5-season run,
that'd be great.
Instead of just the one season, and then the movie that I kind of like and kind of don't like because it just, I don't know. It's so Josh Whedon, which is like, I know how to make things important, interesting. I'll kill people.
Yep, he definitely that's his. But like, he goes back to that well every time, and I think he thinks it's really cool. But yeah, I still like that movie quite a bit. But yeah. Star Trek is a very different thing, and it's hard to compare the two.
Tony Morales says, give Dan a bad anime game for Blight Club. I mean, there's maybe some kind of bad anime game. Like sometimes he does get really weird about the anime to the point where he's like, how dare you do this to me? Like, Dad, it's just an art style. Right? So I don't know what like the trauma is coming from with the anime stuff sometimes, but
I don't know.
the whole thing. Then Zombie Porn says, "Y'all ever play Reboot on PS1? Dan might like it." As in, like, based off the show? Was there a PS1 reboot game?
I think there was. Yeah, right.
I mean, that makes sense. There should be a PS1 reboot game.
Yeah, and yeah, I think Dan might like it.
Yeah, look at this. It is. It looks. Just looking at it, I assume it plays like Blast, though, but I might be wrong.
This game's got good reviews. What's happening?
Yeah,
here?
70 average. I mean, there's 1%, a couple 4 out of 10s, but lots of 7s.
Got a B from Game Revolution. A B.
I'm shocked this game came out in 1998. I feel like that is well after Reboots the show's time. Or am I wrong about that?
It's not like super long after. You gotta remember, like CG animation was only just taking off in movies at that time. So yeah.
Reboot ran for much longer than I thought it did. Or like its seasons were staggered between 1994 and 2001. There were episodes of Reboot that came out after 9/11.
Okay, when you say it like that, that's weird. Had that show ended earlier, 9/11 wouldn't have happened.
That's true.
Very weird. And that's it for the Super Chats for now. Thank you so much, everybody. Really do appreciate it. If you have any more Super Chats, I will really before the end of the show. Like this one from JD Camp says, Mike, top 3 long plays of Quest 64 are under 6 hours.
Quest 64 is a Blight Club game.
It is.
Yeah. Someone's going to have to play it eventually.
Someone's going to play it.
It's a little long.
It's a little long.
Okay. I'm just stating facts. I'm just stating facts.
Would that be a shame?
All right. Thank you for reading all those Super Chats, Mike. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for sending in those Super Chats. We'll get the rest of them before the end of the show, as Mike said. We're going to take one more break. I'm going to get set up for the draft, and we'll be back into it right after this. All right. We are on a break.
Very interesting you say that.
Very interesting. Much to consider.
Much to consider. Oh, man. All right. There's that.
You see that fucking asshole just being on this fucking platform like, oh, that's true what they say. Money can't buy happiness.
Oh, God,
like, right? Sorry, but that must be out.
It's like you bought Twitter. You're just bad at buying things. Well, you bought Twitter and thought that would make you happy?
I think he thought we'd all thank him for fighting the woke.
Comedy's legal
virus.
Again, Mike.
Yeah, comedy's legal again. He saved democracy and free speech. I mean, have you ever felt like free speech has been in a better place than it is right now?
It's never been a better time for the First, Fourth, Second Amendments. They're all doing better than ever.
Yeah. I never felt like we've had more of a democratic process in my life than we do right now. That's for sure.
What do you mean? They should shoot you if you don't like something.
Jesus, Christian.
You're gonna get shot.
In your country, I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do?
No, you're gonna get me shot.
Oh shit, they're gone. They can't do that.
Yeah, they have. Yes, they definitely have done that. Okay, there's this.
Barman 64 is not bad, Ali Miracle. Ali Miracle, what?
Oh, wow.
It's 64.
It was at the time. It was mixed because people weren't sure how to feel about the 3D. But in hindsight, it's actually awesome.
No,
Ali Miracle is like.
I think even at the
12,
time,
even
at the time, people liked that game.
I feel like the conversations I remember reading were like, "Hey, it's not like the Bomberman you remember, and maybe that's pretty good."
I think, man, maybe you're right. Average score of like 60.
These kids don't know shit. They don't know what they're talking about.
I played Bomberman 64.
No, I mean these kids in chat.
Oh, the kids in chat. What do you mean? I don't know. You get killed by a stupid bombs.
What? What are you talking about?
I like.
Wait, you over 35? Get the hell out of here.
I like Bomberman 64. I think Bomberman 64 is neat. Look, I know I have a pretty high tolerance for quote unquote bad games these days, but in Mike Minotti land, wherever the line of good game, bad game is, Bomberman 64 has always been solidly in the good game side of the line.
Look all these motherfuckers in chat being like, "Oh, she's right. She's right."
I thought everyone liked Bomberman 64.
I thought the same.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of considered like one of the better Nintendo 64 games, which I know is not much. So let them have this one at least.
They're just wrong about it, and that's okay. People can be wrong.
Yeah.
All right, I'm almost set up.
All right, when you put it that way. You're right. You know what, chat? You are allowed to
Second
be
text, good.
wrong.
Ali Merkel, what about Bomberman Hero? Because I like that one too, which is it's a very different game, but I like Bomberman Hero.
I never played that one.
It's neat. It's
It's
you can play
Christian
through it
Monster
in a
High Wild
session.
Defender. Motherfucker, Monster High Wilds is one of the best Monster
sick.
Hunter
Cool,
ever
cool,
made.
cool.
You just
Hero sick.
didn't hit.
There is a multiplayer level and one in here. Star Fox. Oh, guys, Star Fox Adventure for Blake. Come on. First off, like Sean will murder us. Come on.
That's
I
not
feel
even.
like
That's
we're
not
missing.
close.
I feel like we're missing content here. We're missing like chat giving us like bad takes and we are reacting to it.
Thoughts? Look, guys, there is a Bomberman Blight Club game, to be clear, and it's gonna. I'd like
Yes.
to come up.
You
Yes,
don't worry
like,
about that. We'll get to Bomberman
Yeah.
in due time.
Like, I'm excited for it someday, right? Like, come on, but
Okay, I am good and set up.
I never played Space Station Silicon Valley really, Klaus. I might have rented it once, but I don't have an opinion on it.
Okay, coming back up on us in 5, 4, 3. All right, we are back. It's the sides, and we're going to do a draft. Mike, the draft is as such. We are both going to we don't have to do maybe 12 games because that might be a bit much for this concept, but maybe let's say 8. The idea is that you just started a new streaming service or a cable channel, however you want to view it or present it, and you need to exclusively draft video game IP, no Gokus, to fill out the content of your channel. So
you mean this isn't like a Sega channel? You mean to make TV shows based on
to make TV shows, movies, a mini series, however you want to make them. But yes, so to create video content, just like the great HBO is doing with Craig Mazin and Baldur's Gate 3, Mike. Which did you see that? People are handling that well.
Yeah, like a sequel series. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like what ending? It's like some weird things happen to some of my characters.
And Craig Mason, at the height of his power with gamers right now, after whatever he did to The Last of Us, I haven't watched a second of that show, but boy, people's feelings toward it seem to have changed.
I mean, it's season 2, which is based off Last of Us 2, and people have things about.
Yeah, but it's like the people that know, like the people that like really care about it and like are cool, also seem to have problems. So I don't know.
Chat, try to hold back just throwing out suggestions. Because I want to monitor chat, but I also want to try to think of these things on my own here.
Yep.
So
I am.
If you don't mind, no suggestions, chat, for this.
Right. No. Yes. I'm not looking at chat, so I haven't seen anything yet. But Mike, why don't you go first? Because I don't remember who won last time. I think
you're just assuming I lost.
I think you might have won. You've won the last couple, I think. So I do think it was you. But whatever. Who cares? You go first.
Oh boy, interesting. So IP. Video game IP, no Gokus, basic. What would be the first one? Because I feel like I have a lot of like the other ones. I feel like the first one.
I know what you mean. I think there's a lot of like good third options.
Right. Exactly. And part of me is like, is it that obvious, or is it actually like, well, people like these games a lot, but maybe they don't want to, or maybe it's like, oh, that stuff's already happening anyway. So does anybody care? Are they all that excited? Blah blah blah. I think I still just take Mario, right? There's so much you can do there. So yeah, give me Mario.
I'm just gonna write Mario. You're right. I was going to write Super Mario Brothers, but I feel like that might narrow it down too much. Just Mario. Okay.
You're not showing the dog, by the way.
Oh, thank you. That's right there.
No suggestions, please, chat.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm not sure exactly what my strategy is here. I think that you're right. Like to be like the one that's got the biggest name recognition is probably the move. I'm trying to think about like what would people like. Here's the thing. A few years ago, I reported that there was going to be that Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and I learned that there are a lot of BioWare freaks, and I just think that this is so motivating to them, and they're still hopeful that it could be good. I'm going to say Mass Effect.
Fuck. Literally, like what I was thinking was like, should I just take Mass Effect now? And probably like, is that wild for the first one? Damn it!
I really don't know. It could be wild. I think it's probably okay, but yeah, not sure yet.
God. There's like so many things that seem like pretty good choices, and I feel like there should be one that I'm like, obviously, this is the one that people want. Recency bias. Recency bias. Recency bias. Does that matter? Is that a thing? There's like some like that are huge. I was like, our audience cares, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think like Netflix would pay more money for it than anything else in the world, but I don't think it would move the needle much for our specific audience. I'm just, this is so boring to say after I said Mario. That seems like it's incredibly boring to say after I just did Mario. You probably know what I'm thinking of, and it sounds so boring, and they're already doing a movie. Zelda. Just give me Zelda.
All right.
Give me Zelda. I gotta do Zelda.
I was definitely going to choose Zelda if you didn't choose Zelda. So there you go. The Legend of Zelda. Good answer, I think. Okay. Does that mean I kind of have to like keep going in this other direction now that you got those? That's tough. That's going to go over well with our audience, I think. But you're right that there's a chance that like, I don't know. Does our audience, are they too discerning? They're like, I don't think a Legend of Zelda movie could be good.
Right. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. I think that sentiment's going to be true for a lot of the things that we're going to have on these lists. Okay. I think I'm going to keep going in the other direction and just kind of pull from stuff that I think has big name recognition, but it also just feels like it could make for a TV show. I guess there's a couple I'm choosing between. You know what? I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with Red Dead Redemption. I think people would like to see that world sort of on the TV.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can see that one for sure. I will take Final Fantasy now.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with that. They've done some stuff before, of course, but hopefully better than any of that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. God, I don't know if that one plays with the audience as much. Maybe it does. Play with Kind of Funny's audience. They're not here. Let's see. I think I will just do it now because I think it will actually move the needle a little bit. I'll go with God of War.
It's weird because there's something I'm like I thought would be good. Then I remembered they actually already made a TV show and people didn't really like it.
Yes, exactly. Right. That you had. That's one of the things I thought would make this interesting is we have to take that into consideration. The fact that it's like Halo already happened and no one gave a shit.
Right. Or like I was kind of thinking I bet I wouldn't win a lot of people over here by picking Yakuza. And then I'm like, oh, they did one of those and nobody really cared actually. But how do okay. I know what direction I want to go in, but it's weird because none of it's really a series except for the one thing. And what's that show like? I'll just say Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's definitely one I was going to try to get eventually.
Yeah, I wish I could just say like from Soft, but it doesn't really work like that.
Yeah. God, some of these things, it's like. It's tough because it's like, do people even want a show of this one? Like, is that why people care? Yeah, man, that Yakuza one's a really good answer. But you're right, Mike. It's kind of tainted by that recent show.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Metal Gear Solid, though.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
God, this one's weird because it feels like a good choice, even though there's been so many adaptations of it. There's maybe been too many bad adaptations of it, just like not well received adaptations. Oh, it seemed like such a good idea for a moment until I actually thought about it. Maybe I just do it anyways. Maybe I would be like, no, it's gonna be good now. I think I have to do it. It's gonna be good now.
Okay.
Resident Evil.
I think that's one that people can still believe in, regardless of the fact that it's never had a good movie. And it's, right. the next one's from a real deal director, not just what's her name's boyfriend. So
yeah.
Thank you. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. All right, shit. I had a good one in my. Oh, okay. This is one that I'm sure has probably had like some anime or some TV show or a movie, and so I'm worried that there are going to be true fans who see this and go, "Grubb, you don't know what you're talking about." That always turns out poorly. But I don't know any better, and the name is big enough. I'm gonna go with Persona.
Okay, I thought about doing that one. There's been some like anime stuff. I watched the Persona 4 anime and liked it well enough when that came out. I don't know how some of the other
And
things
they
have
were
been.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Persona
It's
3
good music.
movie is actually kind of good.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's an interesting choice for sure. Don't see anything wrong with that. Oh boy. Hmm. Oh no, people won't like it if I do that. But God, I get another one. So it's already been so much, but such a big thing. Do I do it anyways? Gosh, it's weird how much there has been actually already.
Yes,
For a while, it
right?
seemed like nothing was adapted.
And now a lot of these things have been, yeah.
So much of it is. And now, like, I'm thinking of ones that I would really like, and I don't know if anyone else cares. But
Yeah, I'm afraid to pick those for myself as well.
yeah, it's exactly. It's like, no, these are really cool. Maybe I do a bit of an oddball one.
I'm also leaning oddball right now.
Maybe I do something a little unexpected, and people will be like, "What does that mean?" What do you mean?
Okay, all right. Maybe I'm not thinking that oddball.
I don't think you know what I'm thinking about.
I definitely don't know what you're thinking of. Yeah,
because I don't know. I think you have a better list right now. I think I'm going to be a little risky here. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
I love this. Holy shit, that's awesome. That's such a good idea. Any streaming service announce that sight unseen. I'm subscribing. I have to see what that is. Okay, that's really good. All right, mine's definitely not as oddball, but I like it because I this is one that I would want to see, and I would probably want it to be animated and all this stuff. Perfect world, like it could be like on an FX kind of show, where it's kind of mature but still pretty fun. I'm gonna go with Hades.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
I think that'd be a fun adaptation of that lore, the mythology, I should say.
We should go to 12. I know this is
okay.
My next one's 8. We can go 12.
If you're feeling good so far, I'm feeling good. Yeah, we could do that.
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Now give me Hollow Knight. Give me Hollow Knight.
Yeah, really good. That's something I would like to see.
I think it's a good counter. I think both of those are good, but yeah, I would watch a Hollow Knight animated show that just kind of looks like that right away.
Yeah, I could just see like a Hades show like in my head a little bit easier, but I think Hollow Knight would be amazing if they could pull it off. Okay then. I'm gonna go with Metroid. I think that it's easy to see them messing that up, but I would love to see a good Metroid like mini series or something like that. That would rule.
I assume that this counts. Pokemon.
Oh shit, Jesus Christ! Yeah, that does. That just Oh my God, that's so much a show. It didn't even occur to me.
Yeah. Technically, not a Goku.
Not a Goku. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Shit. All right. That back to me then. It might be
that
time.
Was 8, gotcha.
Might be time to go with that one. I feel like at this point on the board, seeing it, people will be like, yeah, it was bad recently, but I think I'll still get some people who think it's good. So I'm gonna go with Yakuza, and I'm gonna write / like a dragon if you don't mind, Mike.
That's fine.
Cool.
Starting to worry it's a little Nintendo heavy here, but I think I still need to take Fire Emblem right now.
Ooh, wow! That would not even have occurred to me. That's
I think
that could be really good.
Translate pretty well. I don't think they've done much cross media with that before too.
All right, so this is my 9th pick. Thinking okay, at 9th pick I can go it. I could put it here. At the very least, I do think some people see these lists, Mike, and they just see games they like, and the prompt doesn't matter to them. And
yes.
So I'm gonna go with Grand Theft Auto at this point.
Okay.
I don't know I don't know what that looks like, what it is, but I'm sure someone has an idea in their head when they vote for it.
Yeah. That's like the one I was thinking of, like really early ones. Like, does our audience care? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. Give me Titanfall.
Ooh, I love that.
Give me Titanfall.
That's really good. Okay. I should go look and see what the best reviewed video game movies of all time have been and just take those. But I know what it is, or at least one of the ones at the top. It's that weird Ubisoft werewolf VR game that got turned into a movie that no one realized was a game in the first place. So I don't think that's going to help me all that much.
That's a really, really good movie.
I started. It seemed really good. I didn't have a chance to finish it though. Okay. I kind of feel like I'm gonna have to. Do I want to stick with? I have a lot of similar stuff to the one I'm thinking about, and I want to like get a little bit more into something a little bit more interesting than that. But I don't know. You know what? This one does count, and I know it's good. Castlevania.
Yeah.
Yeah, people love those shows, so I think that might actually help.
God, I feel like I had one, and then it just left.
I know, yeah, that happened to me once earlier. This game.
There's one I'm thinking about. I'm like, sure, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if it's that exciting to pick here right now. I feel like I was thinking of one that's like, oh, that is so kind of perfect. I know the one I want to do for my 12, and I don't want to do that yet. I feel like it's one I'm missing here, and I should say it right now. There's one I'm kind of deliberately skipping that maybe I should, but I don't know. Every time I kind of go down this, well, nobody else cares about this franchise as much as I do. I think you all might know what I'm thinking about there. At this point, I think it's fine. Give me Mega Man. Give me Mega Man.
All right, Mega Man is a perfectly fine
Come on,
pick
that
at this
includes
point.
so many things.
Where are we at? 3, 6, 9, 11? Okay.
That was my 11th.
All right, so I have two left.
They did that secret level thing with Mega Man.
They did do
What do you
that.
think about that?
Okay, I have 2 left, and now I suddenly like kind of had a burst of like, this would be a fun one. This would be a fun one. Now that it's like late in the game, and I'm not so worried about getting like the biggest possible pop. It's like it'd be fun to get some of these smaller audiences, but I also there's a couple more where it's like, that one name recognition, and the problem is like the last thing we saw from one of these didn't look that good, and that's like yet to come. So I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I'm gonna go. You know what? You are pretty Nintendo heavy. I'm gonna counter that a little bit more. I'm gonna go with Star Fox.
Okay. If they did with those puppets, I'd be really into it.
Sure, that's exactly what the show should be.
Okay, now this one, look, if you ask me what I would actually want, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe more people will be on board with this now because I've been showcasing this series a little bit, but I think...
Oh, this is a good answer.
I think Myst would make for an awesome TV show.
I would love that.
I've been hoping, yeah. Maybe more people are Myst-brained because of Monday morning's Myst with Mitch, but I think that'd be a really cool show.
That's a really good move right there. I think a lot of people watching this are going to be people who are into Myst right now. Okay. Well, all right. Last pick. I'm thinking about a couple. I'm thinking about Street Fighter, which is the one that I'm like, the last thing we saw from that, all those people are so obnoxious. I'm not sure anyone's going to be too excited about that. I'm thinking about Splatoon. I think that would be fun. It is having a moment again right now. There is a lot of love for this one, and they are making the characters hotter, which I think will help. I'm gonna go with Overwatch.
This is the one I forgot. I said I knew I had one.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
I forgot. I would have done Overwatch if I remembered. Yeah.
I think Overwatch feels pretty good there. Okay. For the Tokoto channel, Mike, do you want to read your video game-based IP movies and shows?
Yes. We have the hottest shows in movies and other cross-media events based on Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Resident Evil, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Hollow Knight, Pokemon, don't be mad at me, Fire Emblem, Titanfall, Mega Man, and Myst.
Oh, we did forget Sonic. Oh, no.
I remember that. Then I'm like, there's so much Sonic already. I don't know.
Man, you just haven't seen that third movie. You would appreciate it.
I have. It's great. You're right. I should
yeah. All right, for Grubb channel, this will be a mix of TV shows, movies, and miniseries. Mass Effect, Red Dead Redemption, God of War, Metal Gear Solid, Persona, Hades, Metroid, Yakuza / Like a Dragon, Grand Theft Auto, Castlevania, Star Fox, and Overwatch. Mike, here's how I think it's going to happen. I think you're going to win our vote with this audience, and if we put this out on like social media, I think there's a chance that I could win, just because I think people will glance at it and this looks some of the bigger names. But Final Fantasy, Mario, and Zelda is a really good first 3.
I like my list more than I thought I would for a bit there. I thought you had me in the first half, honestly. Not that you've like made any mistakes in the bottom half. I don't know. I don't know. this one's going to be close. I think it's going to be a close one.
Yeah. Either way, I thought this was a fun thing to do. All right, we'll get this posted. We're gonna go take another break. We will talk about what we've been playing, clear up the super chats, and then we'll get the results and get on out of here. So we'll be right back.
All right, chat. Well,
I considered Alan Wake chat and Control.
I've been good.
Yeah.
The main poll will be in the Discord. We'll do a poll here for chat as well.
It's already up.
Okay, let me see. Let me do the poll for the chat. Let's see. Can I do that from OBS? Yeah, look at that right there. Start a poll. Whose service?
That's right. You see, like, I guess it will type it. Turn around. No brain age. Anyone consider Banjo-Kazooie? I did consider Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm gonna grab something. I'll be right back.
Might be good. Might get me called Boomer. I don't know. Although that's one I never get called Boomer if you say you like it. Everyone's good with that one. Who knows?
Goddamn Boomer.
Right. I thought about Phoenix Wright actually, Les. There was that Phoenix Wright anime, and there was the stage show.
It's okay.
The
anime is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay just because a lot of these animes from Persona and Phoenix Wright, they're just like the video game, but anime. So like the story is good. So
Yeah, seriously. Remember, like, especially for the Phoenix Wright one, I remember thinking that the art and the animation itself did not look amazing.
No, it's like it was
one of my favorite things, Christian, is when people take freeze frames of the animation quality from Dragon Ball Super during the Frieza arc and how awful it looks, and I just laugh and laugh and laugh.
Oh yeah, that was pretty rough.
All right, let's see.
I mean, they usually people when they're wrong, but for that one, they're right. Like 99% of the time, their animation is called animation for a reason. It's not called like picture.
Right, but yeah, these ones are.
But that one was pretty rough. That one did have bad animation.
Okay, I am good. All right, let's do this.
All right, the voting is up, by the way.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Make your voice heard, everybody. Fading to black. Coming back up on us in 5, 4, 3. All right, we are back at it. Mike, what have you been playing?
Like I said, Overwatch. Just Overwatch again, just fun. I really did have a good time with that. I was playing. When I was doing damage, I was playing as Freya, who's one of the newer-ish characters. She kind of has a crossbow, and you can sort of do this charged bolt that you have one of those, and you have to wait for a reload. And while you're waiting, you can shoot just kind of more of a quick fire thing that doesn't do quite as much damage, but still has pretty good range and all that. But she also can like jump in the air and then dash around the air, and you actually kind of float in place a little bit when you're looking down your sights and doing that bolt shot. So you can kind of you actually can kind of fly around a bit. You can shoot off a lot of those bolts. It felt really good. I was having a good time playing as her. And Juno, who's been out for a little bit now, but she's like the one who's wearing like the space helmet. Actually, like her design a lot, kind of like Orbitals. I'm like, oh, it's 80s sci-fi anime aesthetic. For some reason, I really like that.
I mean, because it's good. Yeah, it's just good.
So good, right? Yeah, anything that looks like that one music video by Daft Punk. I'm like, yeah, that's good. She's a fun healer as well. So yeah, just had a really good time with Overwatch. I think I'm gonna be checking out some more. I still don't love the monetization of it now. It's just like the store and the battle passes. I know people didn't like you have loot boxes too. I was like, yeah, this is all easier when I just had loot boxes actually, and I'd get coins for my dupes, and I'd use the coins to buy the things that I wanted, and not much was a limited time event. Now it feels like there's so many things that I can't get now because it was in an old battle pass or something like that, and I don't know when it shows up again. Aside from that, lots of Dragon Quest VII still reimagined. It's been my main thing, which I think that actually came out today. So so it's actually out now. I got an early code, so I'm like 25 hours into it, and still have been playing that pretty regularly every night. having a good time. It's very breezy, like I said, pretty simple. Even just leveling up these jobs, you can equip 2 of them and level 2, which means you can level 2 them up at a time. It's like, I'm like, boy, am I just gonna have every job on everybody unlocked at some point here? Because I am just kind of rolling through it, but still a good time.
I've been playing a couple things. I've been playing that 4PGP, which is the virtual racing like game that I think it's on some other stuff I've been playing on Switch. It's very fast. It feels very fast, which is very cool. It's nice because it's very fast, but it has the arcade style racing of, well, you're going to be able to make this corner no matter how fast you're going. You barely ever have to press the brake, and then as you like complete the first like round of courses, it's like, okay, well, maybe you try that. You unlocked a new car. It's much better. That was pretty difficult to actually beat those courses because you kind of have a shitty car compared to the best car on the track, and you have to do everything perfectly and get first to place or around first place on 3 different levels. Well, now you've unlocked that better car, like one of the better cars. So try that same thing on a higher difficulty, or maybe try one of the other things and unlock another car. And on the higher difficulty, it's even faster. It does the Mario Kart style thing where it's like, this is now 100cc and 150cc. And on those levels, you got to brake a little bit more, and it gets a little bit more complicated. The sense of speed is very good. I think it's sort of a attempt to capture the feeling of 90s 3D polygonal racers without looking exactly like them is admirable. It does a good job at that. It like, oh, this looks basically like if I had to draw one of these games from memory, I would probably do something like this. Maybe it doesn't have quite all of the character and style of going back to one of those games, but it's good enough. And again, that sense of speed is so phenomenal that I'm really quite enjoying it. The game just feels good. It's nice to control those cars. So it's they call it 4PGP because it's multiplayer. I think it has game share. God, I think we might be doing a roundup of games tomorrow. I might see if we can get this going. Actually,
4GPG.
I think it's 4PGP because I think it's 4-player GP, like 4-player Grand Prix. I think is what it is.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
I recommend it so far. I'm gonna try to figure out a time to do a quick look for it, everybody, because it's one that I'm like I said, I'm enjoying it quite a bit, and I think more people should be talking about it.
Yeah.
Have you touched it at all?
Not yet. Oh yeah, I will try to soon here. I had a big affinity for Virtua Racing. I had it for the 32X, which was actually
amazing.
From what I remember, I thought that was a pretty good port. Maybe I'll find out it was actually considered a terrible one.
I think it was supposed to be pretty good because that was like an early 3D arcade game from them, and the 32X came out quite a bit after that. And they were trying to do like Virtua Fighter on the 32X or whatever.
Actually, Virtua Fighter 2 at 32X was pretty freaking impressive. Yep. That was pretty good, actually. So. I think it was good. I liked it a lot. I was into Daytona more once we got there, but I still hold a soft spot for Virtua Racing for sure.
And then I started playing like every once in a while. I'll use the Steam account and go just see like, hey, what's the newest stuff on Steam and like what's good, like what is getting really good reviews. And I found this one called Berry, which is overwhelmingly positive. Came out January 29th, so a week ago. And I started playing it sight unseen. I saw like one of the user tags was first person. I'm like, okay, I'll go play an overwhelmingly positive first person shooter. That sounds great. It's an idle clicker basically where you you pick up berries with your hand and you put them in a hole, and then a coin comes out, and then you could get berry buddies who will make more berries, so you have more berries to put in the hole. But it's hard.
So much fruit.
It's a lot of fruit, Mike. Then eventually it's like, okay, well, I got some upgrades, so I am going to get a vacuum cleaner, and I could suck up a bunch of fruit all at once, and then throw all of those in the hole. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
And then eventually what happens is you keep purchasing these upgrades, and then one time you purchase a sledgehammer upgrade. You're like, okay, I'll knock some stuff down. Then, like one of these rocks is kind of annoying. It's in my way. That's not what it's for. You knock down the walls that you're inside of, and there's like some other silly shit happening in this game. So it's one of those where it's like an inscription, or a bunch of other games where it's like, yeah, you're doing this task, but maybe there's something nefarious, and there's a computer with a password in a back room behind a wall I knocked down, and I don't know what that's all about. It seems like it's going to be a fun time to kind of unravel the mystery of this thing. And at the same time, I do like idle clicker games every once in a great while, and this one seems pretty good.
I like my Steam page for it. It says, is this game relevant to you? Similar to games you've played, Digging a Hole and Riven.
Okay, that's a Venn diagram that I didn't think was physically possible. So, yeah, I got to see this through. I think there's more to it.
Yeah. Now,
Chef,
by the way,
how do you always land into these games? How do you always you just randomly stumble into the game like
said he
your
was, like,
shit?
Yeah, it's the Steam account thing. It's like that's one of the things where like this is a tool for work because I like to go in there and see just what's happening on Steam. So that's what I'm doing here.
That's crazy. You're so lucky.
Yeah.
Look, I really don't want to get mad today about the draft, but boy, people on Blue Sky are being. And again, I thought like, oh, this one's close. People on Blue Sky do not think it's close.
Now, okay, look. There is no poll on Blue Sky. There's no like. I know
no poll.
So you
I know,
but you got to keep in mind that that's not always representative of how people are feeling. Like there's a lot of times where I'll like lose the poll badly.
A is close. Channel A without a doubt.
I know, but
you know what? You are so right about Mass Effect.
Yeah.
There are most people who just like, I saw Mass Effect. What? God, people still care so much about Mass Effect. That is, guys.
Mike,
15 years ago.
Mass Effect is gaming's defining trilogy. I think it might be. It might be like
their one's not even good.
I know. Yeah, that's true for most trilogies. Yeah.
Fucking God.
Yeah, I felt good. That one I was glad you didn't take on the first try. I think it would have been screwed. Yes.
Oh my God, all day. God. Well, I will say on Blue Sky, I don't think the Nintendo stuff plays very well. I think everywhere on Blue Sky, I don't think anyone cares.
Agreed.
Nintendo Channel A easily A all the way. Man,
the YouTube poll right now it's 56% in my favor. So that to me that says like there is the puncher's chance that you could still win in the Discord one and for the podcast producers.
Mike's channel is a channel for children. Did I have that much? I had.
Most channels for children are good though, so that's what I don't get.
I had Mario and Pokemon. I guess Mega Man. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of did think that like some of the ones that like felt like Prestige TV would play a little bit more. Like I would watch your channel before mine every time, like without a doubt, as usual.
I don't know. I certainly don't know much about what people like in TV anymore these days. That's for sure.
Yep. Yeah. We'll see. Again, the only thing that matters is the podcast producers. That's who you built the list for. So we'll see.
Anything else, Jeff, that you played?
Not really. Some busy with some. I played a little bit more Terminator 2D. No Fate. Continue to think that's pretty good. Played a little bit more Cairn. I think that's great. But then it's Sectori. That's been happening a lot, and then some other review games that we'll be able to talk about soon.
I abandoned Sectori. Sorry, Chef.
It's okay. I got 200 new friends. Yeah, I don't need you.
That's right.
All right.
I abandoned Sectori for deadlock. That shit is cocaine.
16 million points now, so I'm north of 16 million now.
Holy shit.
Mike, what do you want to do now? You want to do some super chats? Is that what we should be doing?
Got a few more here.
Right.
I like this one from Tuber that says Miss starring Nick Cage a la National Treasure. I could actually see Nick Cage being a fantastic actress. Even better Akinar in his prime, right?
Oh, yeah, that would have been great. But he would just grow the beard out like he does sometimes. He'd be great.
Yeah. Hex Prof says you should play the Connections game on Monday Morning Miss with Mitch PNS. There's all sorts of kind of brain games I still want to play, including the other Cyan ones that they did more recently, Abduction and Filament.
Yeah,
wouldn't mind checking those out at some point.
We'll get to those. I'm so into these games right now. I kind of just want to see them all through.
Fine. Regis Philbin with a B says Minnesota has a Coke bottle body. If you think about it,
that's a compliment for coming from Mike.
Yeah, it's true. True. Big Fresh 37 says Mass Effect 3 rules in the co-op is unbeatable. Yeah, I don't actually think Mass Effect 3 is a bad game. I don't. It's mostly just a not quite as good version of Mass Effect 2. Although yeah, the co-op was fun. I did like the co-op for sure.
Yep.
All right, Jeff, are you ready to tell me I lost yet?
Well, Christian, do you feel like we have the results in? Are we good? Can we close the poll?
I'm closing the poll right now. And the results are in. With 34 votes. 55% for the winner, 44% for the loser. The winner is the Grubb channel.
Yeah,
It
eat
was-
shit, suck my dick. Woo!
was not a blowout.
No.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
Mass
I guess
Effect
I
was
kind
the
of
difference. Yep, it really was.
Yeah. Maybe in general with these things, I forget how many people are like, where are the adult games for the adults like me?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Are the boobs?
the thing is like when you were picking the games as you were picking them, I was like, that's the right choice here. So sometimes you just get like railroaded a little bit by like you pick there's the draft strategy for like actual sports drafts. So like, do you pick for your needs or do you pick the best player on the board?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times you were picking the best player on the board, and there's just nothing wrong with that strategy. Just kind of you
Yeah,
ended
but
up with a channel that looked like unappealing to some people. That's all.
Yeah. But again, it's like in my mind, like somehow Mario and Zelda is not going to play for this. And I think that was actually right. I think it's because like it's happened or it's happening. I don't know.
Yep,
it's hard.
It's hard to pin down. All right. Well,
But, you know, Mass Effect was the obvious right pick because some people have loved it, and there has not been an adaptation, and there
Yes.
probably won't be an adaptation. So people are gonna lose their minds imagining that.
there's the Amazon said they were going to do one, but it feels like we haven't heard anything new there. Was that Amazon? I can't remember.
BioShock.
Who knows? All right. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Let's see. I think we might have got one more super chat, Mike.
Super chat.
From Rame C. Vincent. Shout out to a fellow directed by Ryan Johnson, t-shirt wearer. Keep being great, guys. There you go.
Thanks, man. Good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. All right. Yeah, here's the shirt, everybody, so you can see it.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's wrap the show up. We got to do anything else, Christian? Am I forgetting something? I feel like I am, but probably not.
Yes. We Saturday is gonna
Thank
be community game night. Overwatch. Go get it. I think it's.
Oh, the hat's out.
Oh, okay. We have time
Oh,
for
shit.
out of the hat.
What is the greatest sandwich of all time?
Oh boy, it's probably the pulled pork sandwich. That's really up there for
Hot
me.
dog.
It's a lot though. Did you say hot
Yeah.
dog? You're trying to derail things immediately.
Oh, it's a hot dog, a sandwich. Pulled pork. What's in a pulled pork sandwich for you?
It's going to be the pulled pork and then the barbecue sauce. Well, I will do it with like onions and peppers every once in a while, but it's really just the barbecue sauce and the meat.
Cream.
Ice cream sandwich.
Ice cream. Yeah, I do like you like the pressed sandwiches, like a Cuban.
Like
Cubano?
I like a Cuban. Yeah, and are you talking
or a
about
Cuban
like
or a Reuben.
like a panini? I love a
Cubano.
Reuben. I love a Reuben.
I really like a crapless one. You put the powdered sugar on it, and it's got Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
You know. So,
I know.
no?
Yes, absolutely. I like a
No,
French
no,
dip
you-
too.
No, but like, what's that sandwich where you put the powdered sugar on it?
Oh no, I can't remember what it's called. but
Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo. Yeah, Monte Cristo. Yes, it's what's the sweet stuff that's on there as well, other than the powdered sugar? Don't you?
But
Dip?
sometimes you put that raspberry con.
Yeah. That's great.
I don't know. I think I would maybe say a Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo's great.
You like
It's
that.
Monte Cristo's a sometimes sandwich though. So I guess that.
Well, sure, it's very decadent.
Yeah.
How about peanut butter?
Yeah. I mean cheeseburger. Some people are saying like
Nah, I don't call that a sandwich. Maybe a patty melt.
cheeseburger's not a sandwich. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
You know what?
burger.
It's its own thing. I agree. You're right. I talked myself into it immediately. Yeah. Patty melt. I could see that. I don't know.
A French dip?
French dip is the one that, yeah, I like a French dip. That's always a fun time. It's got a good savory sauce. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that was you. And you can order it at Arby's.
Yeah, you can. I do order at Arby's sometimes. It's basically
Okay.
just a classic roast beef, and then they give you a cup of sauce or whatever that is.
Yeah,
the
okay.
French juice.
Maybe we go French dip. The best sandwiches of all time is the French dip.
You're welcome, everybody. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
I never had a chopped beef.
I like, the Italian beef from Chicago is usually very good. I like a tuna sandwich. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
Long
mess with
pork
that. Don't mess with
sandwich.
I will, from most like sub places, I'll end up getting the tuna sandwich. It's, put a hot pepper on there. Ooh, that's good.
Last good Mass Effect game was like 2 decades ago. Get over it.
Mainstream penetration.